na Zandave, na Teagan Larkin na Upa Travis Larkin na Bia Aisha Martin, na Zo'o Agnes E. Lavada Nap, na Agay Dika Duku Dika Wizard Nua. My name is Teagan. I'm currently the 2022-2023 Shoshone-Bannock Jr. Senior High School Queen. I come from the Agaidika and the Dukadika, the salmon eaters, as well as the sheep eaters, and the Weezer people. So my homelands are back in Salmon, Idaho, as well as the Boise Valley. We, as Indigenous people, were taught to nurture one another because life is so sacred, and it's not something that we're meant to take for granted, but it's something that was stripped of us. The cultural assimilation took a piece of us. You lost Nadeniwap, our ways of life, because the hunting, the fishing, the gathering, so many people had their own places. And when they stripped us of our culture, they stripped us of our identity as well. And so I think that that's why it's such a powerful thing to reconciliate with ourselves as well, just because that is a way of healing, because in order to heal, you have to acknowledge your hurt. As Nua, the people, Indigenous people, we come from Nuanap, which is everything, which means this land doesn't belong to us or them. We are land stewards. And so this land is so sacred, and it's a part of us. It's not something for us to just have. I had mentioned that I'm an Agaidika as well as a Dukadika, which means I'm a salmon eater as well as a sheep eater. My Nizo'o, Agnes E. Lavada, she was actually a survivor of the residential school, but her mother, Bessie Crow Lavada, had actually walked here from Salmon, Idaho with her older brother. He was 13 and I believe she was 5. And so Salmon has been a very powerful place to reconnect, especially the Middle Fork River. These moccasins were na Zo'o Agnes E. Lavada's. She was actually a residential school student here, and so she was the very first Fort Hall Festival princess. These were made by her uncle Wince Tindoy, Chief Tindoy's younger brother, and he had also made all of her outfits as well as her horses' outfits. As Nua, we are so resilient because we face so much discrimination in the ways of cultural assimilation and ancestral land removal, as well as the physical, mental, emotional, and verbal abuse. And so I think that by using our voices, it's such a powerful thing because it's us regaining our knowledge of the land and the people. As Indigenous people, jingle dancing represents healing, and so when you dance, you pray, and you take those steps for those who cannot. I think that the biggest thing that I like to teach is acknowledgement, because we're still here and we're not going anywhere.